Check, 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 check. That's always behind a little bit.
So, are we great eyesight that our numbers have to be smaller and the letters have to be smaller than every other team?
Someone knows.
Yeah. Are you live right now?
Here we go. Yeah, right now we are.
Okay. I'll behave then. That's why I came over, so I have to behave.
Welcome back to another season of Rails hockey. Missed the first game of the year. I apologize. Rails lost to Hermantown Tuesday night, 4-1. Good battle. Hermantown was the victor. Today, Rails going to take on Greenway, the Raiders. First of 4 games this weekend in a swing up and hitting. I apologize in advance. We have some new players this year. I'm not sure I'm going to get all the names right all the time. Just bear with me.
I haven't talked to her for about 2 years.
Sorry, the mic isn't on.
It is now.
See, I could have swore.
It's just delayed by like 40 seconds. Are you pulling it up? Pull it up, make sure you can hear me. I wasn't talking for nothing. Like, here in Greenway last year, the Wi-Fi sucked, and I did 2 whole periods of announcing. It wasn't even live. It was awful. Pull off some of my best quotes of all time.
We've done his phrases, we know that. You'll never lose your phrases.
Oh yeah, it's. Yeah, it's good. That guy sounds amazing on the camera.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
Good.
He sounds like he looks like Fabio. Just kidding, Chris Farley. Do you just wipe out? Dunbar just eats it before the game starts, right into the boards of his own bench. Is Elliott 7? All right, game time. We have Hardy out centering Yost and Elliott with Matthew and O'Connell at D. O'Connell's 21, right? Let's play hockey. Oh, late arrivals. Oh. Greenway's got a lot of kids on their bench. Whole city showed up. All right, and we're off. Hardy wins it back to O'Connell. O'Connell cross-ice pass to Matthew. Matthew up the boards, knocked down by Hardy. Couldn't hold on to it. Hardy up the boards. Hardy gets knocked off the puck. Yost back to pick it up in his own zone. Tips it up to Hardy in the neutral zone. Hardy into the zone. Centering pass to Elliott. Tips it over the right corner of the net. Good opening play. Centering pass to Hardy. Yost couldn't hold on to it. The Raiders are off in the other direction. Raiders, top of the circle shot, knocked away. Matthew with the puck tries tipping up the center ice to Elliott. Elliott couldn't hold on to it. Had Yost breaking down the middle. Raiders put it back in the rail zone. Hardy there to pick it up. Hardy tips up to Yost. Looked for the far pass in the far blue line and knocked down by the Raiders in the neutral zone. Raiders dumping in deep. Matthew got his own net. Fires it up to Hardy on the far blue line. Holds on to it. Couldn't do much with it. Tips it deep in the zone. Who's 24? Is it? Oh, it's Ozzy. Tallarico in the zone. Quick body. Raiders break it out quick. Matthew steps up. Puck goes in the corner. Hubbard rings it around to Hoops. Well, out of his reach. Into the neutral zone for the Raiders. Trying to dump it in deep. Tallarico back to Hubbard. Hubbard dumps it in deep.
Way to pursue next to the ice.
Oh, Roderick went down low.
Oh, big hit.
Who's 17?
Yep.
Did you get a penalty for it?
No.
Oh. I heard the whistle blow. The net was off.
I got a penalty if it was a Raider.
Yeah. Nixon and Max are arguing right now.
Would have been interference.
Who's 17? Oh yeah, 17. What's the other number I just said? Right in front of the net, black helmet.
Oscar.
That's 24?
Well, Ethan Borman.
Or Borman, okay. All right, learning numbers. Learning numbers here, sorry. Back out to Hubbard. Hubbard with a shot off an ankle. Roderick shot from the point, just wide of the net into the corner. Hubbard steps in, throws it back behind the net. Tallarico back out to Roderick. Roderick trying to keep it in. Pressure on the blue line. Raiders get it out of the zone. Raiders back to the way. Roderick steps up. High hands. Rails with the puck coming out of the zone. And they clear it. They break the Proctor curse of clearing the zone. Hoops flying in on the forecheck. Great forecheck by Hoops. Traps him behind the net. Puck out to the top. To O'Connell. O'Connell with a little stick handling. Puts one towards the net. And buries it. O'Connell from the point. Puts the Rails up 1-0. It's the first game of the year. We're going to see if this highlight reel works. Last year we had big issues.
Shot with a little help.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Let's take a look, folks. Hoops with a great forecheck. Forces the Raiders to cough it up to the top to O'Connell. O'Connell steps, fires a snapshot, beats the goalie glove side, Rails up 1-0. 14:38 left in the first. Just kidding, you can all see that. Hardy out with Elliott and Yost. Matthew and O'Connell at the O'Connell. The puck puts into the zone up to Yost. Yost gets his pocket picked to the blue line, regains control and back into the zone. Yost with a goal line shot, hits the post. Almost got his own rebound and put it in. Back out to Matthew. Matthew fires it from the top, right into the glove of the Raiders goalie. Rails with good pressure so far on the forecheck. Another Raiders going to the...
12's giving up.
He might be swapping out with a varsity player. Yeah, that's it. I've had enough. 2 minutes and 43 seconds is enough for me. Back to live action. Hardy behind the net. Centering pass to Elliott and buries it. Nice play. Too busy talking with my cohorts up here. Looked like Hardy, the strong forecheck, picks up behind the net, dishes out right out front to Elliott with a one-timer. Great play. Rails up, 2 rip. O'Connell over to Matthew. Matthew centering pass. Who's 26? Is that Jahola? Jahola gets in, tries to get it in. Offsides call. Gonna have some growing pains today, folks. Jahola out centering Hoggeston and Dunbar. Matthew and O'Connell at the point. Puck deep in the Raiders zone. Dunbar working behind the net, gets tied up. Hoggeston comes up with a check right behind the net. O'Connell pinch. Raiders cleared out to Matthew, the neutral zone. Matthew still with the puck. Rink wide pass to Jahola. Jahola gains his own. Quick wrist shot on the ice. Raiders goalie kicks it in the corner. Still battling. Kicked out top to Matthew. Matthew's got time. Sidesteps one player. Matthew steps in. Misfire. Oh, I thought he was going to bury that one. Raiders step up. Whistle blows. Hand pass. Borman's 12, right? Borman out with Hoops and
Correct.
So they call the hand pass with the face off.
Hoops and Oscar.
Tallarico. Rodberg and Hubbard at the point. Over to Hoops. Borman picks it back up. Tries to sort up top. No look pass. Hubbard with a big check. He's going to the box for that one. Hubbard heard good things about this penalty box. Good nachos and good popcorn. He's going in the first 4 minutes to go see those guys.
Got strawberry bio in
Yeah,
there.
get a snack, a BioSteel and some popcorn. Oh, it's Borman. I thought it wasn't it Hubbard? Borman got it. I take back everything I said about Hubbard loving food. Oh no, Borman and Hubbard. Ooh.
No, Ethan got coincidental.
A lot of thoughts going around up here. 2 for the Rails, 1 for the Raiders. Should be a 5-on-4, I think. I think Borman and the Raiders got coincidental. Hubbard's going to go in for roughing, I'm guessing. This is the first penalty kill Proctor's had all year, isn't it? The first 2 games? Got 2 games so far. We haven't got a penalty yet, have we?
Yeah.
We have? At Hermantown we did? 3rd period? I didn't see the 3rd period. Whew. Yeah, they heard that. They heard that in Duluth.
You get a good look at the box here.
You can look at a bull by seeing your head up his butt, but you don't take a butchered word for it. All right, 5-on-4 power play for the Raiders. Matthew behind his own net. Hits up to Tallarico. Tallarico loses it. Rodberg steps in, and it's going to be an offsides call on the Rails. Did you say drop pass? Yeah, totally thinking that. Samesies. Tallarico out with Hoops on this penalty kill. Rodberg and Matthew at D. Tallarico wins it back to Rodberg, dumps it in deep.
Win that.
Go Hoops.
Nice.
Hoops with a nice forecheck, gets there first, puts it behind the net. Tallarico chasing it down. Got a speedy penalty kill here. Hoops across the middle, picks off the pass. Hoops couldn't hold on to it, puts it in the corner and gets his head taken off. That's going to be a penalty on the Raiders, I think. Oh no, his cage came undone.
Well, yeah, but they were right there in his helmet.
Yeah, that's a prison move. It's only illegal in Coney. Hardy and is that Yost out there? O'Connell and Matthew at D. Rails running with 3D right now with Hubbard in the box. Rink wide pass by the Raiders. Over the red line quick. Step by Matthew into the boards. Raiders with a rink wide pass. Shot towards the net, tipped. Colt tracks that one down, puts it in the corner. Matthew up to Yost in the boards. Yost in the neutral zone, take him wide. Got Hardy breaking down the middle. Oh! Yost with a shot at Hardy breaking down the middle. O'Connell goes for number 2. That one in the corner. Oh! 2-line pass for the Raiders, just missed. Gonna be an icing call.
2-line pass. Can't do that. What a ridiculous rule.
Yeah, anyone play NHL 92? You can't do that. Yo should be out front.
Yeah. You're not the coach, John.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it. Trying to get back into the game. Back to Matt, or Robert at the top. Robert, quick shot into the glove of the Raiders goalie for a quick whistle. Amazing. You were going to say amazing after that, right? Super hard? Say it. Raiders win the draw into the near corner. O'Connell trying to chase it down. Yost back at the top, coming for O'Connell. Raiders get it out of the zone. Knocked it off in the neutral zone, puts it back in deep. Raiders there to pick it up. Raiders back on the neutral zone to O'Connell. That's going to be an offsides call on Proctor.
That's almost as ridiculous as a 2-line pass.
I think in Bantam they should start doing delayed offsides.
They're trying to waive it.
They should. I mean,
Trying to waive
one more year you're in high
Trying
school.
to waive their own rule. Because they made it effective for whatever 5 years. So they're trying to
It's a hole out. Looks like, whose number is 10 Dunbar? Yeah. Offsides on the Raiders. These boys just want to see how long we can make this first period with all these whistles. Get some flow going here a little bit. So Jehola centering, not just centering, just Dunbar. Roderick and Matthew at D. 13 seconds left in the power play for the Raiders. No shots on net yet. Rails so far doing a great job with the penalty kill. Hopefully they didn't jinx us. Matthew on his own net picks it up. No one there to pass to. Throws it up the boards. Raiders knock it down, throw it back in deep. Rails at full strength. Matthew's got some room. Through the neutral zone, around one player. Got Dunbar out front. Matthew fires one into the shoulder of the goalie. Holds onto it for a whistle.
Good kill.
Yeah. If we learned anything from the Hermantown game, we got to start shooting the pads looking for rebounds. Jehola out with Hoggeston and Dunbar, Matthew and O'Connell at D. Draw back to Matthew, quick shot towards the net, nice low hard shot, rebound! Cooking another stick on it, goalie couldn't see it. Puck still loose out front. O'Connell, good job holding the puck in. Jehola dumps it back in deep, Hoggeston chasing it down. Hoggeston, good effort. Way to put the body on the guy. Dunbar in the corner. Dunbar looking for the outlet, 2 Raiders on him. Hoggeston again with another shoulder.
Dunbar
playing tough.
Get him, Wes.
Jehola steps in, back out to Matthew. Matthew with a quick shot just wide of the net. Connell steps in with a good pinch, holds it in the corner. Raiders pick it off. Raiders out of the corner, centering pass out of the zone. Trying to dump it in deep, almost went in the bench. Matthew back to pick it up. Puck bounced over Matthew's stick, tipped out to center ice for Hardy. Hardy through the neutral zone. Hardy's going all the way. Tried tipping it in, tried going blocker side, knocked away by the goalie. Hardy still belting on it with Hoggeston. Hoggeston with another hit! Oh! Oh, Hardy tried going mish! Oh, mish! Mish! He missed the mish! Hardy out to Rodberg. Rodberg, with a misfire! Swing and a miss. Oh, Jesus. Just getting heckled up in the press box here. Centering pass to Yost. Yost down the middle. Buries one, blocker side. He moved so fast the camera couldn't keep up with him. blame the camera guy, which is Frank Talrico today. I'm just doing commentary.
Let's take another look at that.
Take a look at this replay that Frank missed. Terrible. We're working on it. He's new to the game, new to the AV club. Might get fired, yeah. See how long this lasts. Behind the net. That replay went back like 3 minutes, I think. It's not even close. Oh my gosh. Terrible replay. Talrico is on his last line here. Yost into the zone. Out to Hubbard outside the zone, and we're going to call an offsides. That replay went back like 45 seconds. It wasn't even close to the play.
Still 9 minutes left.
It's crazy. It's like we're in some wormhole. It's taking forever. Hardy out centering Yost and Elliott. Roderick and Hubbard at D. Hardy wins it forward, picks up his own draw towards the front of the net. Elliott there just goes through the crease. Couldn't tip it in. Oh, that was close. Raiders back to center ice, tipped up to Rodberg. Rodberg's got a little bit of space, tries to go up the boards. Picked up by the Raiders. Yost there to pick it up through the neutral zone. Yost over to Rodberg. Rodberg tips up to Hardy. Hardy sidesteps one player, 2 players. Hardy over to Hubbard. Hubbard fires one, hits a goalie right in the chest. Best chest in the West, they say. Yeah, see?
What do you say?
Yeah, best chest in the West, eh? Hubbard just goes for the jugular, almost took his head off. Face off in the offensive zone for the Rails. Borman out centering Hoops and Talrico. Matthew and O'Connell at D. Raiders ring the boards. Good step by Matthew. Puck out to the neutral zone for O'Connell. O'Connell over to Talrico. Talrico wants to go behind the net. O'Connell there to pick it up. O'Connell sidesteps one player, still with the puck. Looking for an outlet. O'Connell's going for a skate. Through the neutral zone. Puts it shallow into the Raiders zone. Quick shot by Talrico wide of the net. Raiders into the danger zone. Sidesteps 2 players. Raiders flying down the ice. O'Connell steps up. Centering pass for the Raiders. Colt knocks the net off. Learned that from his dad. Be a whistle. His dad only played goalie in street hockey and knee hockey.
Correct.
Smart goalie knows what to
Yes.
knock the net off.
He knows what he's doing. You guys thought that was an accident. Colt knows the game.
Beyond
M, don't change anything.
AV, so I don't like that speed. I don't like that speed. It's too much.
Oh, yeah, I gotta turn it off high speed, multiple shot then. Just wait till the period's over, I'll change it.
Play with it if you want.
I'll do it. Got some technical difficulties with the still camera. Borman behind the net. Throws it up the boards, picked off by the Raiders, back by the net. Robert there, trying to pick it up back in the corner. 1 Raider, 2 Rails. Talrico there to pick it up. Starting pass to Hoops. Hoops gets around the player. Great defensive play by the Raiders. Oh, great defensive play. Raiders kick it out to the neutral zone. Look at it, it's going to be a breakaway. Hubbard with a great back check. Raiders trying to get something to happen. Robert in the corner with the puck. Yeah. Talrico clears the zone. That's going to be an offsides on the Raiders. Can I see it?
We just don't have enough
Get another fucking memory card.
Yeah.
memory on there. That's why I don't want all of those.
Yeah. Now it's on single shot.
Thank you, dear.
You could learn a lot from this guy.
Love you too.
Jehola out with Dunbar and Hoggeston. Matthew and O'Connell at D. Puck goes deep into the corner for the Rails. O'Connell D to D to Matthew. Matthew up the boards. The Dunbar tips it up. Couldn't clear the zone. Back in deep for the Rails. O'Connell behind his own net. Rings it around to Dunbar. Dunbar tips it up. Dakota clear again. Puck stays in. Matthew down the corner, the Raiders player. Matthew over to O'Connell. O'Connell centering pass. Hits Dunbar, tips over to Jahola. Jahola into the zone. Hoggeston and Dunbar. Jahola tries to fire and swing and a miss.
Shoots like you.
Yeah. I think some of these kids drilled holes in their sticks before the game. A lot of misfires. Raiders back out to the neutral zone. O'Connell chasing it down. Centering pass to Matthew. Matthew up to Carter right on the stick. Or Jahola, excuse me. Jahola gets taken down right at the blue line. Raiders try centering pass. Oh, Hoggeston with a big hit. Hoggeston is an animal out there today. Hubbard behind his own net. Up to Matthew on the boards. Matthew rink wide to Hardy. Hardy through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Tries burying one. Guess where he hits him? Right in the guts. Right in the guts.
Softening him up.
Yeah.
Softening him up for later.
Yeah, Hardy thought he was going to give him a tattoo. Gave him a muffin right in the belly. Hardy out centering Yost and Elliott, Rodberg and Hubbard at D. Raiders went into the corner, go behind the net, trying to tip it out, good forecheck. Hardy picks it up, going behind the net, tried centering pass and Yost fired just wide. Raiders pick it up, Elliott there to shut it down, rink wide pass to Rodberg. Rodberg fires one into the guts of the goalie, back out to Elliott. Elliott in the corner to Yost. Rails are set up an offense. This is amazing. Right in front of Hardy. Hardy with a couple whacks at it. Finally buries it. 1, 2, 3 gets it. Holy smokes, that was a lot of effort.
Way to stick with it.
Way to set up an offense and move the puck around the offensive zone. Rails go up 4 rip. 5:23 left in the first. This replay is going to be a headache all year. I'll be looking for a new app, PIXLIVE, just so you know. Into the zone for Rodberg. Rodberg rink wide pass to Hubbard. Hubbard centering pass to Elliott. Couldn't hold on to him, but gets it in the zone. Raiders tip it out to the neutral zone. Good back check by Hardy. Rodberg picks it up. Tries to sort out of the zone. Shut down right at the blue line. Somehow clears it. Yost there to pick it up. Yost shell of his own. Tried his patented shot from the goal line. Got knocked off his stick. Yost still with the puck. Yost still battling. Tips it into Elliott into the corner. Hardy there first to pick it up behind the net. Hardy throws his guy into the boards. 2 Raiders, 1 Rail, and Elliott there to pick it up behind the net. Elliott looking. Throws it back in the corner for Hardy. Hardy the quick push. Oh, Hardy tried. Look at the Raiders trying to knock him out. They ran into each other. Hardy still with the puck. Back out top. Tried to hit Hubbard. Intercepted by the Raiders. Hubbard knocks it back in briefly. Raiders back the other way. Good back check by Hardy. Picks up the puck. Rink wide pass. Knocked down by the Raiders. Oh, Hardy goes for a big hit and gets reversed. Holy smokes. Centering pass. Knocked down by Elliott. Elliott go up the boards to Rodberg. Rodberg tips it in off the ref. Trying to hold it in. Rodberg throws a body right in the boards. Yost in the corner with Borman down low. Raiders trying to break it out. Tip to center ice to O'Connell. Throws a deep partner, Matthew. These are for O'Connell, almost put it in his own net. Holy smokes. Matthew off the boards, the hoops, just a bit wide. Raiders picking up in the neutral zone. Raiders dump it back in deep, no icing call. Matthew will be back first to pick it up. Matthew gets hauled down, no call, but gets it out of the zone. Good play. Raiders in the neutral zone, tips it up, tries to get it deep. Right on O'Connell's stick at center ice. To Matthew. Matthew flicks it up the boards. Hits Tallarico, knocks it down. Everyone stops on the blue line for Tallarico. Loses it right inside the zone. Matthew picks it up.
There you go, Tal.
Matthew tips up himself. Matthew into the zone. Across the middle. Tries to get a shot off. Raiders got a stick on last second. Back out top to Matthews with a slap shot off the block or the Raiders goalie. Back into the corner. Put a forecheck on, boys.
Hit him, Westy.
Oh, Hoops forces a turnover. Hoops picks it up, fires one. Tip just over the net. Connell the pinch. Raiders tip it by him. Raiders back the other way. Raider down the near side into the corner. Good body by the Rails so far this game. Oh, front. Dunbar picks it up, clears the zone. Raiders go D to D. We got a line. We got a penalty? What do we get a penalty for? Ref has his arm up. Rails are going to go to the box.
He has a question. I think he has a question.
I don't know. Raiders through the neutral zone. Proctor looking at getting a penalty. Raiders trying to go rink wide, knocked down by Hubbard. We got a cross check. Matthew got it? I didn't see it.
Down in the corner. Where they just pointed.
We didn't see it in the press box. Talarico probably missed it again with his terrible camera work, but we're going to have to look at the replay.
Alan, 2 minutes for being mean.
Did you see it? I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Go back in there and look for it. Rail's back on the penalty kill.
Coach just pointed down to the right corner.
Who's out there right now?
They got Nixon.
Supposed to pay attention.
Jahola is out with Dunbar. Rodberg's out with Hubbard at D. Rodberg in the corner, throws it out the glass. Not in high school yet, that's going to be an icing call.
Okay.
A little bit softer next time.
Look at that arm pump. Look at that arm pump.
But they're trying to. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Minute 47 left in the penalty kill for the Rails. If they kill this off, they'll start the next period with 7 seconds on the penalty kill. Jahola rings one around the boards. Raiders couldn't get there in time. Clears the zone. D to D for the Raiders in the neutral zone. Rink wide pass. Raiders shallow in the zone, cuts across the middle. They're going to set their power play. Raiders try rink wide, knocked down by Jahola. Quick shot! Big save by Colt. Hubbard into the corner, throws his shoulder. Hubbard up the boards to Dunbar. Dunbar flicks it out to the middle. Nice clear. Forcing the Raiders to regroup. Raiders back up through the neutral zone. Quick pass to the middle. Rink wide pass, knocked down by Rodberg off his skate. Rodberg goes up the boards quick. Raiders try to hold it in, clears the zone. Oh, still in the zone. Good for the blue line, boys. Yost trying to get in the zone. Coming in 1-on-4. Toe drag right in the skates. Copped it up. Hardy picks it up. Back to Yost. Oh, Yost had Hardy wide open in the middle. Couldn't get a stick on it. Raiders back to their way. Rodberg chasing out one Raiders player. Rodberg throws a hip. Skates over or overskates the puck. Centering pass by the Raiders. Backhand into the nut cup of Colt, and he holds onto it for a whistle. That's a 1 in a million shot. .24 seconds left in the period.
At least they got a couple shots.
30 seconds left in the power or penalty kill for the Rails.
I mean, a 0% save percentage for no shots is no good.
Yeah, well, shot just wide of the net. O'Connell pumps the brakes, trying to go up the boards to Hardy. Back to O'Connell on the boards. Yost picks it up, out to Robert. Robert turns and fires it down. That's what we call the big leagues in icing.
No.
9 seconds, offensive zone, face off for the Raiders with a power play. Not what you want, a little bit softer on that one. Looks like Yost is taking the draw. Everyone gets tied up, puck goes behind the net. O'Connell up the boards. Just going to eat it, I think, and that's going to end the first period. Rails with a good first period. Going for a resurface, 4-0. See you in about 15. How old is that one? You know it got peppered then. I saw that Irvington game. I thought he was going to die.
Our kids would know better.
Yeah.
Now you figured out why we're behind by 40 minutes.
Yeah. I think the refs fell asleep in the locker room. Everyone's ready to go. First time ever the players are lined up and no refs are ready to go. Yeah.
We have different rules up here,
The refs are icing both teams. Rails are going to start off the second period with a 6-second penalty kill. I've not seen this before where the refs quit.
Where is Sarah and Sarah?
Sarah is working.
Okay.
Same with Sarah.
Oh, they'll come tomorrow?
Oh, I see movement in the tunnel. The refs are back. The refs are alive, and we are going to continue this game. Oh. Quick beer bong down in the refs room, and they had to take a little intermission.
I know they were gambling with the Mafia.
Oh, true, yeah. Yeah.
Over under.
Crooked card game down in the ref room. Cash Patel is going to come take him away. So we got Hardy out with Elliott and Yost at forward. 1D right now with O'Connell. Matthew will step on the ice in 6 seconds to take the other role at D. Hardy wins it over to Elliott. Elliott back to O'Connell. Back to Hardy. Hardy holds on to a rink wide pass to Yost. Yost has some room. Yost going wide to the front of that backhand. Goalie holds on to it for a quick whistle. Is this counting up? Oh boy. We got issues. Big issues. Give me a second here, folks. 16. There we go. Now our scoreboard should be good going down now. That was wicked. Matthew picks up in the corner, leaves it behind the net, behind the back. Raiders there, almost intercepted. Matthew up to Elliott. Neutral zone to Hardy. Hardy tips up quick to Yost in the zone. Yost back to Hardy. Puck knocked away by the Raiders. Yost with a quick shoulder. Elliott at the blue line holds it in. Sidesteps one player. Couldn't hold the zone. Elliott with the puck neutral zone. Out to Matthew. Matthew steps over the red line. Tries to fire one on net. Tipped into the corner by the Raiders. Raiders trying to clear it. Hardy almost intercepted. Raiders back with the puck. Raiders in the zone. Quick wrist shot. Tipped away up in the upper netting by Matthew. That's going to be a whistle. Side's going to hurt, Gary. You can't do that. Oh. Old man Hubbard trying to get the puck back in the rink. Can't do it. Has to walk around behind the net and toss it in. Oh.
Hubbard, come on.
Old man Hubbard. Didn't even see us doing it. Raiders went it back to the point. Quick shot. Oh! That go up the crossbar?
I lost it.
Woo! Raiders back. Throw it back deep in the zone. Ring around to Rodberg. Rodberg up the boards. Bounce the puck up the boards. Talarico tips it out. Hoops chasing it down. Hoops in the corner. Couldn't hold on to a body by the Raiders. There's the puck. Right out front. Oh! Talarico's going to the box.
Oh my God.
That's going to be interference.
Two guys run into
Yeah.
each other.
It's 2 minutes for not falling.
Oh.
Exactly.
Talarico, the strong, turn into a guy, gets an interference call. Rails back on the penalty kill. Just two guys collided. They call it interference. Borman out with Hoops. Got Rodberg and Hubbard at D. Who's running this clock? Talarico is just not doing what he's supposed to be doing on this camera right now. Unreal. All right, everything's saying Rodberg rings around the boards. Raiders to the top, try to hold it in, gets in the neutral zone. Raiders D to D, steps over the blue line. Borman there to shut it down. Borman working hard on the blue line. Raiders steps past, right into the slot, fires one wide of the net. So far, Raiders have all the offensive options. Rodberg fires one around. Hoops up top, trying to clear the zone. Finally does. Raiders puts hoops into the boards. Raiders over the red line into the zone. Good stop by Hubbard. Puck goes in the corner for Rodberg. Rodberg up the boards. And the stick of the Raiders puts it back in deep. Raiders trying to set up the power play. Who's that? Quick shot on net. Rodberg there to pick it up. Rodberg off the glass. A little too hard again. That's going to be an icing call. Offensive zone face-off for the Raiders. 58 seconds left in the penalty for Talarico. The word I was looking for was offensive opportunities. Brain fart. Looks like Jahola's out with, guessing, August. Raiders, quick shot, kick saved by Coop. Run around to Augustin, out of his reach. Augustin with another body. Oh, I see an animal today. Matthew with the puck up the boards through the neutral zone. Matthew into the zone. Look for a hooking call. Knocked off his stick. Raiders back the other way. Rink wide pass. Matthew with a nice poke check in the neutral zone. Back with the puck. Matthew steps over the blue line. Fires one, kick saved by the Raiders goalie. Matthew gets his own rebound in the corner. Matthew Ballin gets a puck behind the net, centering pass to Jahola. Jahola over to Augustin, cooking a stick on it. Good second effort by Jahola, keeping that one in the zone. Raiders behind the net. Jahola in his own zone, back to Matthew. Rails are at full strength. Augustin puts it to the neutral zone. Raiders there to pick it up. Man, the stick of Matthew over the red line. Matthew over the blue line. Fires one into the corner. See, the Raiders got his stick last second. Dunbar puts it in the corner. The hole firing in. Couldn't get there in time. Raiders up the boards with Matthew. Matthew's a nice pinch. Matthew behind the net. Centering pass. Right, the stick of the Raiders. Good idea. Good poke check by O'Connell. O'Connell into the zone. O'Connell in the corner battling with two Raiders. Puts it behind the net. Dunbar chasing it down. Move your feet. Yost behind the net. Puck out front. Dunbar turns, fires, and there's a hole in his stick too. Holy smokes. This kid's got to check their sticks. There's holes everywhere. Dunbar was drooling on that one. He wants that shot back. Hardy out centering Elliott and Yost. Rodberg and Hubbard at the point. Hardy kicked out of the circle and kicked off the ice. No mouth guard. Oh, someone should have told these kids when they were Mite 2s that mouth guards were a regulation in hockey. Holy moly. Borman steps in. Puck up the boards. Hubbard tried to hold it in. Raiders kick it out. Good back check. Yost there to pick it up. Puts it over to Elliott. Elliott over the red line into the zone. Tips it up to Yost. Yost, goal line shot. All the way into the far corner. Quick shot by Hubbard. Kick saved by the Raiders goalie. Back on Yost's stick. Yost in the corner. Yost still with the puck, looking for someone to hold that pass. Runs into a Raiders player and the ref. Wrecking ball back behind the net. For Elliott. Elliott back to Yost. Yost tries going back out short side. Couldn't get it there. Raiders clear the zone. Rodberg is on zone with the puck. Off the boards, up to Yost. Yost picks up the neutral zone over the blue line. Between the legs, Yost fires one. Kick saved by the Raiders goalie. Nice move. Elliott just gets reversed. Raiders back the other way. Step up. Raiders with a slap shot just wide of the net. Big wind up. Hardy with the puck. Hardy must have miraculously found a mouth guard on the bench. Over to Hubbard. Where's everybody right now? That's what I'm wondering. What's going on right now? Raiders neutral zone coming out 2-on-1. Good back check by Hardy. Robert steps over, lays his guy out, and Cooper drops a glove on it for a whistle. Woo! Yeah, that was a big hit. Jesus. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, brother. Yeah. In the Hibbing Memorial. Jesus. Hardy out centering looks like hoops. Talarico, maybe? No icing call. Hardy chasing it down. Hardy gets there first in the corner. Centering pass out to O'Connell. O'Connell fires one from the circle. Big glove saved by the Raiders goalie. Good play. Way to move the puck around. Ooh, Hardy centering Jahola and Hoops. Switching it up a little bit. O'Connell and Matthew at the point. Puck towards the net. Raiders goalie drops the glove on it. Quick whistle. Huh? Ooh, the head shake. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, geez. Ugh. What's O'Connell? O'Connell looking, sidesteps one Raiders player. Up to Hoops. Hoops knocked off the puck. Puck set on the boards. Matthew there to hold it in. Matthew rink wide pass. Jahola. Jahola couldn't fire it. Out to Hardy. Couldn't get a shot off. Hardy with the puck on the boards. Puck bounce and Matthew trying to hold it in. Kicks out to the neutral zone. Good back check by the Rails. Hoops with a great back check. Tipped out to Hardy. We got Jahola to Hardy. Hardy into the zone. Splits the D. Couldn't get a shot off. Finally does. Goalie has the pipe locked down. Puts a glove on it. Good play. These guys both have mustaches like they could be cops or state troopers or ex-inmates. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening yet. Raiders behind their own net. Pumps the brakes. Hoggeston goes for a hit, misses. Dunbar with another hit. Raiders through the neutral zone, tipped in. Robert chases it down into the corner. Pumps the brakes, does a little spinorama up the boards. Robert's got some room. Robert up the boards gets taken down right in the neutral zone. They're going to call a penalty on that one. Holding. Holding's the call. The Rails are going to see their first power play of the day. So for the power play group, we have...
They're handing out both cards to everybody.
Oh my God, really? The Rails have an epidemic going on. No one on the bench has mouth guards. So everyone's getting them on the... I think they're sharing mouth guards. Yost out centering... Ooh. Roderick and Elliott. And you have Hardy and Matthew at the point, I think. Yost with the puck. Cuts to the middle. Oh, Yost had an opening. Didn't fire it. Yost, oh, tips it to himself. Raiders go to hit Yost, and he reverses on back out top to Matthew. Matthew's got room. Quick shot, low and hard. Rebound goes to the boards. Yost back with the puck, and who's getting a penalty? Yost is getting a penalty?
slash.
The 23-second power play is over. Back to even strength, 4-on-4. Yost goes to the bench for slashing. It's a good penalty to get in October with the slashing. Slasher. Horror movie. We all get the reference. Quick job by Hardy. Hardy picks up his own draw forward through the neutral zone. Cuts back to the middle, gets hauled down. Hardy still with the puck, tries to fire a hole in his stick. Puck just sitting there. Couldn't put it away. Puck up the boards to Matthew. Matthew walks across the blue line. He's got room, fires, got a hole in his stick. Holy smokes. Hardy dancing on the blue line. Up to Matthew. Matthew in the zone, top of the circle. Looks like the Raiders got a stick on it. Robert cuts across the middle, couldn't bury it. Goalie is diving everywhere. Raiders back the other way. Dump on net for Cooper. Excuse me, Cold. Hardy picks it up. Hardy's got room. Hardy comes down 2-on-3 with Elliott. Hardy leaves it for Elliott at the top. Elliott couldn't get a good clean shot off. Hardy back with the puck to Elliott. Too hard off the boards. Elliott out to Rodberg. Rodberg throws it wide to Hardy. Hardy one-timer. Hits the goalie right in the bucket. Holy smokes. That's concussion era. Woo! Nice play. Raiders back the other way. Oh, that's way offsides. Raiders player trips in the blue line, pulls himself off sides. Four on four for their 24 seconds. After the Raiders penalty is up, Rails will be on a penalty kill for 24 seconds. So you got Borman out with hoops, O'Connell and Hubbard at D. Oh, I think Hardy broke the goalie's helmet with that one-timer, hit it right in the chin. Might have broke a strap. Hardy was going for a 3-point field goal going over the net. Hit the goalie right in the face. Goalie's left the ice. Gonna go do some repair on his helmet, it looks like. Had to work. Some of us work for a living at night.
You're talking about if we do something with penalties or have more penalties, then we're going to be doing stairs.
Yep.
It means if we have more penalty minutes than that, what's the premise of that?
Is the same goalie or different goalie?
I don't know. I would think that it's based on if they were clean. Some penalties just happen. Like Oscars they ran into each other, but they're probably going to judge it on if they took dumb penalties. Like we had a lot of dumb penalties last year. So it's whether if you played dirty or not, probably. Yeah. So if you go over too far in league play, if you get under so many penalty minutes a game, you get 1 point. If you go over, you lose that point. So at the end of the year, when playoffs come, which there's only 3 teams in our section anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But you don't want to be the team that gets 1 million penalty minutes a year. Up to Hoops. Hoops tips it out of the zone. Borman trying to chase it down. 10 seconds left in the Raiders penalty. Raiders behind their own net. Hoops out to Borman. Oh no. Sorry, I had a phone call. I had to throw it away. Probably tell me that Nixon's not in school today. Durr. Going around, O'Connell steps in. 8 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Rails. Borman chasing down, coming out one-on-one on Matthew. Oh, steps across the middle, quick wrist shot wide of the net. Oh, and Matthew throws a shoulder behind the net and buries the guy. Hoops out of the zone, hits Yost on the blue line. Dave Spihar, and he buries it. Oh, that was a Locker to Spihar breakaway goal. For all of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you're too young. Yost out of the box, hangs on the blue line. Hoops picks his head up, hits him right on the tape, and goes in for a goal.
Bruce's got him by about 6 inches. And
Do you know what there is to talk about right now?
Who's talking? Sir, when the puck goes behind this line, it's a goal. If you stop it, it's not a goal.
Get one of these
Yeah.
or one of these.
Yeah. They're going for the replay. I'm not sure. That was a pretty clean goal, wasn't it? There wasn't really, nothing really happened. Maybe they're going for a 2-line pass. Yep, 2-line pass. That's it. We're going to stick with that. I don't know. Oh, Reagan's absent. I don't know what the heck happened. A lot of discussion up here in the box. Jahola trying to keep in the zone. Jahola tips out to Robert. Robert across the middle. Raiders step up. Robert couldn't proceed. Went around to Hubbard at the top. Bounces over his stick out into the neutral zone. Jahola back with Hubbard. Hubbard puts it off the boards. Borman with a nice. Oh, Borman's going to get a penalty for a clean hit. Holy moly. He had the puck. All right, Borman's going to the box for interference. Looking at the play, looking at the guy at the puck, but we see stuff different than the refs. Things happen. Yeah. We got out there right now. It's like Hoggeston centering, or out there with Dunbar, Rodrick and Hubbard at D. Raiders win it back to the top. Back to the sideboard for the Raiders. Back out to the top, wide open. Fires one and buries it. Raiders on the board. Good puck movement by the Raiders on the power play. Finds the short side, blocker side. Raiders on the board. Who's out there right now? Hoggeston centering, oh no, that's Hardy centering Hoggeston and Dunbar. Puck into the zone. Matthews steps up. Raiders dump it back deep in the zone. Hoggeston's chasing it down. Hoggeston stops and puts it back to the boards. To the top of the Raiders blocker, saved by Colt. Proctor can't clear it. Tips up to the neutral zone. Hoggeston into the zone. Oh, they're called offside.
oh my God!
Oh. Offsides by an inch. That was close. Playing devil's advocate here. Hardy centering Dunbar and Hoggeston. O'Connell and Matthew at the D.
That's how you know you're north of Menard.
Back to O'Connell. O'Connell rink wide pass to Matthew in the neutral zone. Centering pass to Hardy. Hardy in the zone. Another offsides call.
Yeah, that's why I shot it wide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they fire one on us after the whistle?
He shot it wide on purpose.
Yeah. He's smart enough. Hardy wins it forward to himself. Tries to get it deep. Hoggeson to help out. Hoggeson tapping the boards. Raiders pick it up. Off the boards around O'Connell. Matthew there to pick it up. Raiders got a guy breaking. Quick shot. Kick saved by Coop. Back over to the top of the Raiders. Shot wide into the corner. Hoggeson chasing it down. Hoggeson throws the body. Matthew off the boards. Trying to hit Hardy long. Raiders back towards the net. Dunbar picks it up. Tips it to the center ice to Hardy. Hardy's at Hoggeson wide. Oh, just too far in front of him. Hoggeson slowed down at the blue line. Never caught up. Hardy centering pass. Ran the Raiders stick. Raiders pick it up and they're out of the zone. Raiders quick shot off the blocker or goal. Matthew, the nice move in the corner. Back to himself, off the boards. Dunbar out to the neutral zone. Hoggeson fires one off of a shin pad of the Raiders. Oh, tried the old Gretzky behind the net. Raiders back with the puck. Hardy working a good forecheck behind the net. Hardy still with the puck. Knocked off his stick. Elliott there to pick it up. Knocked off his stick quick. Raiders back the other way. This new tripod I got is not smooth. Matthew behind the net, off the boards to himself. Matthew hits Hardy on the tape, ran the blue line. Hardy going down wide. Hardy gets hauled down. That's going to be a penalty on the Raiders. Yeah. Hardy might be getting an Academy Award this year. That was a great dive. Probably a hooking call, though. To all you kids at home, remember, hooking is only legal in Vegas, not in hockey. Rails go back on the power play, see if they can control for a while without getting a penalty. Yost across the middle, fires one, and finds the back of the net. That was a quick power play, 3 seconds. Quick draw back to Yost, cuts across the middle, and just buries it. This replay is just amazing. Rails go up 6-1. That was quick. That was a quick power play. It's true. Raiders win the faceoff, dumping it deep. Robert chasing it down. Robert rings it around. No one there, but the Raiders will pick it up, put it back in deep. Right back to Robert where he started. Robert reverses this guy in the corner. Centering pass to Elliott, just out of his reach. Elliott chasing it down though. Elliott gets there, puts it in the corner. Elliott centering pass to Yost. Yost cuts across the middle, backhand. Oh, got a second opportunity, puts it right through the crease into the corner. Puck tipped up to Robert. Rink wide pass to Hardy. Hardy into the zone. Out to Hubbard. Hubbard in the neutral zone. Over to Robert, out of his reach. Robert steps to the blue line with the body. Hardy picks it up, centering pass, and Robert's going to go to the box for roughing.
He waited how many seconds before he put his arm up?
That was a clean hit. Rails back in the box. They must serve some really good food in that box for these guys wanting to keep going over there.
Is it 6-1 or 5-1?
6-1. Puck over to O'Connell. O'Connell gets tied up. Borman backhands it out of the zone. Not on net. It's going to be an icing call. Got Borman out with Tallarico. No. With Tallarico? 6-1. Maybe, yeah.
North of Menard.
Over to Matthew. Matthew's got Tallarico off the boards. Just too far out of reach for Tallarico. Raiders pick it up. Raiders into the neutral zone. Tallarico just tripping the blue line. Almost gave himself a concussion. One timer from the point for the Raiders, right into the glove of Coop. Gonna hold on to that one for a whistle. Did you see Oscar eat it on the blue line? It must be raised up a little bit. Oscar mad, Oscar smash. Oh, who picked that one off? Matthew. Matthew coming down 2-on-1 with Hoops. Hoops, oh, good centering pass. I did knock right by the Raiders. Another centering pass right through the crease. Only Raiders there to pick that one up. Matthew again with the puck, goes off the boards. Dumps it in deep on net into the goalie's belly. He's going to put that one in the corner. Up the boards for the Raiders. Borman there to hold it in. Raiders centering pass. Matthew there to knock it down. Matthew cut up the middle. Oh, knee-to-knee contact. That's going to be a penalty. Those are dangerous plays. Matthew sidesteps a player as a last-ditch effort. Raiders player stuck his knee out. It's going to be 4-on-4 for 55 seconds. Face off in the Raiders zone. Is that a major or is that a minor? Yeah, 10 and a 2. I think the Raiders player might get a 10 and 2 if the door's open. It depends how severe it is. Like if you really get like overextended, it's up to the ref if they can give you a major or not. So it looks like he's getting a 10 and 2. Good call. Yeah, Matthew had him beat and he just. So the Raiders are going to get a 10 and 2 for knee-to-knee contact. See, like, this guy should be in front of the net, not on the boards.
I agree.
Jahola and Hoggeston out for this 4-on-4 with, looks like O'Connell and Hubbard at the point. Raiders went to the corner, go behind the net. 4-on-4 hockey, knocked down by Jahola and stays on side. Jahola in, centering pass, too far in front of Hoggeston. Good look. Raiders back the other way, full head of steam. Around 2-on-2 around Hubbard. Raiders trying to get a centering pass. Great back check by Jahola. Jahola back checks the puck and shuts down a pass. Possibly a goal opportunity. Jahola backs right out of the point stick. Raiders back on the far side. Connell chases it down, picks it up, goes behind his own net. 10 seconds left in the Rails penalty. Once that's done, we'll have a minute 6 of power play for the Rails. Pass out front, right to Jahola. Hoggeston up the boards with Jahola and Rodberg. Hoggeston fires one and buries an upper deck. Hoggeston with a missile. Puts it upper corner. That's going to be another short power play for the Rails. Only one can come out. That kid's in there for 10 minutes. Rails go up 7-1. Hoggeston with an absolute missile upper deck. Is it 6 or is it 6? It should be, yeah. Jahola out centering Dunbar and Hoggeston, I think. Yeah, got it right. Hubbard and Rodberg at D. Raiders in their own zone. D-to-D behind the net. Dunbar chasing it down, gets there in time. Puts it back behind the net. Hoggeston chasing it down. Hoggeston just being a bull in the corners. Dunbar behind the net, shuts down an advancement. Raiders up the boards. Pinch on that. Raiders center ice pass. Quick shot. Oh, beats Colt. Low glove side. Steps in the zone. Quick, low, hard shot. Raiders. 36 seconds left in the. Hardy out with Yost and Elliott. Matthew and O'Connell at D. Puck back to Matthew. D to O'Connell. Matthew underneath his stick. Raiders pick it up in the corner. Try and go in front. Matthew throws his shoulder into the boards. Centering pass by the Raiders. Wide open in front. Oh, knocked down by Colt's glove. Turns, shoots. Puck goes over the net into the corner. Let's go, boys. Yost there to pick it up. Knocked off his stick. Puck clears. Raiders out in the neutral zone. Hardy up to Yost. Yost has Elliott breaking down the middle. Knocked away by the Raiders. Hardy fires one. Tipped wide of the net. Less than 1 second left. We started the third period. 7-2 Rails. All right, starting off the third. Rails up 7-2. Hardy will be centering Yost and Elliott. Roderick and Hubbard at D. And here we go. Rails get one. We're getting a running time. Get the schedule back on a little bit. Raiders win that one quick through the neutral zone, dumping in deep. Yost back to pick it up in his own corner. Yost winding it up behind his own net. Hardy falls in the blue line. Yost had a tough time controlling the puck. Yost into the zone, into the corner. Yost still battling. Yost over to Hardy in the corner. Centering pass to Elliott. Elliott fires one out the goalie and the post. That's a hard shot up to Hubbard. Hubbard can't handle it. Puts it off the boards. Down to Yost. Yost still battling. Looks like Raiders walk away with it. Around Hubbard. Raiders come down 2-on-1 with Roderick. Centering pass by the Raiders. Just out of his reach. Elliott picks it up. Knocked off his stick just inside the zone. Hubbard back behind his own net. No one there to contest him. Hubbard's, had him wide. Yost goes off the boards into the neutral zone for Hardy. Couldn't hold on to it. Raiders in their own zone with the puck. Centering pass by the Raiders. Elliott picks it up. Oh, geez, this thing doesn't move too good. Gotta oil this tripod. Hard to turn.
Good read by Drew. Oh, it hopped him.
Hopped, Yost sticks out into the neutral zone. Yost gets tied up. Tipped over to Matthew. Matthew sidesteps 2 players. Matthew through the neutral zone. Matthew across the middle. Tries to fire one. Knocked off his stick. Raiders behind their own net. Good forecheck by Hoops, it looked like. Raiders clear the zone. Raiders tries centering pass, shut down by the rails. Raiders back with the puck at the blue line. Raiders back and deep in the corner, knocked down by Borman. Centering pass. Oh my God, no one knows where the puck is. Looks like Coop fell on it. Holy smokes. Thought that one almost went in. That was weird. Yeah, slide. There's no replay here, folks.
Well, you know what the refs would have done.
We're north of Menards. Puck back to the corner of Matthew. Matthew behind his own net. Tries to go out the boards, knocked down by the Raiders. Centering pass under everyone's stick. Tallarico's going to be chasing this one. On the stick of Hoops. Hoops enters the zone. Hoops right in the middle. Fires one out the paddle of the goalie for the Raiders. Tallarico slips on the goal line. Puck on the far boards for the Raiders. Rink wide pass to the Raiders. Misses everyone. Connell and Matthew chasing it down. Connell has his own net to Matthew. Matthew takes it back behind his own net. Sets up. Hopefully a good breakout here. Fires up the boards to Ozzy. Tallarico trying to gain the zone. Tallarico behind the net. Over to Hoops. Hoops off the boards to himself.
There you go.
Throws a little body, and what was the whistle for? Who got a roughing? Ozzy? What's going on right now? I'm not sure. What do you get? Did you see that one?
It might have been another North of Menards penalty. You gotta throw that in there.
I did.
Oh, did you?
North of Menards. They don't like us Southerners up here. I tell you what. Real's back on the penalty kill. Robert picks up the puck, rings it around the boards, clears the zone. Raiders on the neutral zone, D to D. Quick pass, trying to get it back in. Jahola, good job forechecking the neutral zone. Robert chasing this one down in his own corner, throws it up the boards. End up on the stick of the Raiders at the top and throw it back in deep. No chase. Jahola, good job on the boards. Jahola throws it back on the net for Rodberg. Rodberg's got some room.